3 men are arrested. They're suspected of being involved with the abduction of a lorry driver. In Haiti, anyone can be kidnapped and held for ransom. The man is still alive and is rushed away in this taxi.
We didn't used to hear shootings around here. It was normally downtown. Today, it's everywhere.
Extortion and kidnappings have become a common trade to finance the gangs. Since the assassination of the Haitian president in 2021, the country has been plunged even further into political chaos and insecurity. 80% of the capital today is controlled by criminal groups. Haitian police officers attempt to regain control of parts of the city. In a bullet-riddled tank, this elite unit gears up for a face-off with a gang. Making their way through Mariani, a neighborhood west of Port-au-Prince.
The residents here are desperate. The area has been occupied for some time by armed men, civilians. We're here to put them out of their misery.
Their mission is to retake a slaughterhouse occupied by a gang. The team is guided by a drone as they move toward the building. Tension is high. Shots are fired. The police enter a narrow alley when they hear someone. The man seen running is shot by police. Although not visibly armed, by just being in the area, he's considered a gang accomplice.
Stand by.
The team decides to retreat. The slaughterhouse will remain in the hands of the gang.
We eliminated a gang member. He was in an alley. I killed him. We had to retreat.
In Haiti's brutal turf war, more than 13 people are killed every day. The Bel Air gang controls this neighborhood located in the heart of Port-au-Prince. Lookouts are always keeping an eye on the front line.
Here it's okay. It's safe. But definitely not up there. We could only go just a little further.
This man moves to a lookout spot closest to the front.
This is the Solino neighborhood. See their flag? It's their base.
At the end of the street is enemy territory. The Bel Air gang has been trying to gain control of this area.
There's a guy who sticks out his head from time to time. I'm going to shoot him.
For the gangs, gaining new territory means securing more financing through extortion. In this footage, the two sides came head-to-head. The Solinos, aided by the police, are seen fighting off the Bel Airs. Young members of the Bel Air gang show off their territory, armed to the teeth. They call themselves the 103 zombies, living or dying in the service of their boss.
In the Battle of Solino, we were ready to die. That's all we've got in this country. Most of the young people who haven't left Haiti yet are like us. They take up arms.
We are the 103 zombies. We run this country.
On social media, they brandish their wealth and lavish lifestyles achieved through criminal activities. Some are even seen with a couple $1,000s. They set out patrolling the streets with a bottle of rum in one hand and a gun in the other.
This gun is like us. See, it too drinks rum.
On the other side of the street, the Salino neighborhood, coveted by the Bel Air gang. One of the residents shows where the two gangs faced off.
They burned everything. It's war. Everything's destroyed.
A large community of police officers live in Salino, along with other local residents. So far, they've managed to fend off the Bel Air gang, but the fighting is fierce.
There are residents who stay there all night, the community brigades. It's a form of self-defense to keep people from leaving the neighborhood. Authorities don't come here to see the damage.
Abandoned by the state, the population has been left to fend for itself, with over 300,000 people displaced. More than half are children.
All right, the big question remains, what has caused security to deteriorate in Haiti?
Parts of Haiti are under a state of emergency after
Al Jazeera reports.
gangs have taken control of most of the capital and they want Prime Minister Ariel Henry out. So what's behind this unrest and what will it take to restore long-lasting stability to the country? This is Inside Story. Hello and welcome to the programme. I'm Jonah Hull. Haiti's capital is at war. That's the warning from the country's Director of National Police. Port-au-Prince has been overrun by gangs. The state of emergency has been declared after gang members attacked two prisons, freeing several thousand prisoners. The security situation worsened after President Jovenel Moïse was assassinated 3 years ago. For months, protesters have been calling for Prime Minister Ariel Henry to step down. They're angry about delayed elections, the rising cost of living, and insecurity. The United Nations says the violence forced 300,000 people to leave their homes this year. Well, the Foreign Minister has likened the situation in Haiti to a war zone. To help restore order, the UN has proposed sending a multinational force. So what's led to this crisis, and is international intervention the way to resolve it? We'll discuss all of that with our guests in a few minutes, but first this from Umi Kalsoum Sharif.
A country in chaos. Heavily armed gangs tried to seize control of Haiti's main airport on Monday, exchanging fire with police and soldiers. The attack is the latest in an explosion of violence that's included the escape of several thousand inmates from the country's two biggest prisons, leaving some dead. Curfew and emergency measures are in place, but the violence is escalating. It's forcing businesses and schools to close and hundreds of people to flee for safety.
Since the day I left my house, I've lived like an animal because in the space we sleep, even animals don't sleep there. We're crammed together.
Gangs led by Jimmy Cherigier, a former police officer known as Barbecue, are trying to overthrow the government. Prime Minister Ariel Henry traveled overseas trying to get support for a UN-backed security force. But the unrest worsened in his absence.
The situation is getting worse. The national police can do nothing against armed gangs. Only a military force can help us in this situation.
In 2019, an increase in fuel prices led to protests and escalated into a long drawn-out crisis involving job losses, rises in the cost of living, and food shortages. More than half of the country's 11 million citizens living under poverty line were affected. 2 years later, the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse led to lawlessness that's continued to worsen. Nearly 5,000 people have been killed in the violence in 1 year, and armed groups now control about 80% of the capital, according to the United Nations.
8:35, of course, we continue to monitor what's going on in Haiti. The big question is being asked at this time by many commentators, is Haiti's prime minister being supported by the U.S. government? Let's play a little bit of that.
Haiti, where Port-au-Prince's international airport is reportedly under siege by armed gangs as Haiti is under a state of emergency. Tens of thousands have been displaced across the Haitian capital as they flee rising violence.
The armed gangs forced us to leave our homes. They destroyed our houses, and we're on the streets.
Over the weekend, Haiti's powerful gangs freed thousands from Haiti's largest prisons. The gang federation leader known as Barbecue claimed responsibility and is calling for the ousting of unelected Prime Minister Ariel Henry. Gang members are reportedly uniting to bring down Haiti's de facto Prime Minister Henry, who's yet to return to Haiti since he traveled to Kenya last week to discuss a deal to send about 1,000 Kenyan police to lead a UN peacekeeping force. The Kenyan High Court in January ruled the plan unconstitutional. For more, we're joined by three guests. In Nairobi, Otiende Omolo is a Kenyan parliamentarian who opposes the police deployment to Haiti. In Washington, D.C., Jake Johnston is with us. He runs Haiti Relief and Reconstruction Watch blog for the Center for Economic and Policy Research, author of the new book, Aid State, Elite Panic, Disaster Capitalism, and the Battle to Control Haiti. But first, we go to Port-au-Prince, Haiti's capital, to speak with Monique Kleska, a Haitian pro-democracy advocate who worked for many years with UNICEF and the United Nations overall, worked there for 15 years. We welcome you back to Democracy Now!, Monique Kleska. Can you talk about what's happening on the ground as the images we see are the airport overrun and in the streets of Port-au-Prince, people fleeing for their lives?
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you. It is a desolation that we are feeling. It is a terror that we are living, and it's horrifying what we are going through. Since last Thursday, there has been an assault on different neighborhoods, different areas, and state institutions. And yesterday was the big assault then on the airport. So people cannot travel, people are scared, people are cannot go to work. And on Saturday night, it was the jail. There was a massive assault on the Port-au-Prince jail, and there are about 4,000 prisoners who are out in the streets somewhere, and among them, presumed rapists, murderers, kidnappers, etc. So we are terrorized. We are terrorized in our homes. But what I want to say is that, and it's important to say that, we have been terrorized for the last 30 months of Ariel Henry's government. There have been more massacres under Ariel Henry than there were under Jovenel Moïse that had 13 massacres. So we have been in a state of terror, horror. Our people are dying. Our sisters are being raped. Our children are going to sleep hungry for the last 30 months or more. So we are under a regime of bandits, bandits in ties, bandits in shorts. But bottom line, we are hostages of about maybe 3,000 men who are running the country either in gangs with ties or in white shirts or in gangs in the slum areas, roaming the streets and terrifying us. That is the situation we are living right now in Haiti. And let's be clear, the Biden administration has its hands in the bloodshed because we, at least from the Montana Accord, have been saying since August 2021, 2.5 years ago, that this must stop. We have an alternative solution. We must get those criminals out of offices. We must get those criminals out. So the Biden administration is paying the price, because there is no doubt in my mind that they bear a huge responsibility, along with the UN, along with France, along with Canada. But the Biden administration has its knee on our necks because we would not be here if they had listened to us Haitians who have said for a long time, this is unacceptable. This criminal regime is unacceptable to us Haitians. Throughout Haiti, Haitians have demonstrated and said Ariel Henry must go. So he can stay in Kenya, he can stay in Washington, wherever he is, he can stay there. But we need new blood in the governance system of Haiti. We need visionaries.
All right, 8:40, a little perspective on just what is going on in Haiti. As I reported this morning, Mr. Ariel Henry, the Prime Minister of Haiti, was sighted in Puerto Rico, landed there from the U.S. We'll keep monitoring the situation. Someone is saying, America fights wars everywhere. Why is it not fighting or helping the Haitian people to fight? And this is really unfair to the Haitian people. I received reports this morning that the Gronk family was picked up this morning and taken away by three police officers, or three vans of police officers. That report came to me very early this morning. Actually, I got a call from some neighbors who indicated that Mr. Grog, Jason Grog, was involved with the police and customs in some situation there a few months ago, and was looking for justice from the authorities here, and for his family, his children were jailed, especially those kids underage. And he was seeking, through his lawyers, compensation. I just heard from his mom, who said, man, I don't have any information other than that because I'm at work. I believe somebody in Dominica should be giving the family information. I plan on leaving work at this time and pick up more information as to just what happened and why were the Gronk family picked up again this morning early about 5 o'clock. We'll continue to investigate why. Some family members indicate that Mr. Jason and family were taken away from their home this morning because it sounds, it's just a thought there from one family member, that the government, it's alleged that the government may want to deport them from Dominica. Another report that we are following, and of course that surfaced last evening, Mr. Brian Linton is a free man this morning while police continue to investigate. After 9 hours in police custody, including a 2-hour trip to Roseau, a 1-hour trip back to Marigot, and a search of his residence in Marigot, Brian Linton was released without charge.
An easy way to pay. You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
You're on your way.
Flow is keeping you connected.
We're invested in your success.
I need to pay my final year tuition.
We're invested in your happiness.
I want the biggest wedding ever for the love of my life.
We're invested in your peace of mind.
A home of my own? Finally.
At Republic Bank, we're invested in you. Your dreams, your goals, your wants and needs drive us to be our best selves. It's because of you we innovate and push forward. A Caribbean bank serving the Caribbean for almost 2 centuries. Call or come in and talk to us about your goals today. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
I really try to get into to touch base with Brian Linton. But I suspect he may not have his telephones this morning. It may be in the hands of the police, and there was no response on his end. I'm getting the report also this morning that there may be some incident as it relates to the bank in Portsmouth. The bank is surrounded by police who seem to be investigating. Investigating what? I can't tell you. Information seem a little vague, but there's a large police presence really involving the bank in Portsmouth. It's surrounded by police officers who seem to be investigating. As soon as I pick up more information, I'll let you know. You know, Wednesday we usually have an open line. I just wanted to bring you up to date as to just what is going on. So the judge, the Grog family is now in police custody. Brian Linton has been released last evening. Mr. Ariel Henry, the Haitian Prime Minister, was seen in Puerto Rico. As to his next step, I can't tell you at this time. I'll continue to monitor. 8:48 is the morning time. Talk to me. Yeah?
Good morning, Matt.
Morning to you, sir.
Did you say the Grog family are in police custody?
I was told that by neighbors that his family was picked up this morning.
My goodness.
I just heard from his mom as well, who said she has no little information, but
okay. So Matt,
yes.
Matt, what offense did he have? He had an illegal firearm, right?
But that's already in police hands.
Yes. Yeah, I understand that. I'm just making a comparison.
Okay.
Will the CBI agent be deported also, or be harassed in the same fashion for being simply as a suspect? And if he's convicted, then what? What steps will be taken? Will he be deported? Because, the law must be evenly, applied. And as for Brian Linton, what I have seen in history is that the more you harass somebody, the more popular, it always benefits them politically. It never benefits the person who is doing the harassment. It always benefits the person who is being harassed. So I wouldn't worry too much about it, Matt. Good morning.
All right. So the last, of course, information I received it from Mr. Grog is on February 6, 2024. And he was just reporting as it relates. I think he was still thinking of taking the government to court on a matter of taking, and of course, the judge ruled on that one, that his children were jailed illegally. Let's listen again. And he was in court also for some customs charge.
Well, here's another court update. My wife and I were there. 9 o'clock is when the court's supposed to open. Finally opened at 9:30. Court started at 9:45. There was also a little bit of a funny confusion. Funny in one way, but I almost missed the court date because we had miscommunication in the actual date. But I stopped in yesterday and double checked. Good thing I did. Not that it would have made a whole lot of a difference, other than it would have given the prosecution actually something to do. Because here we are once again, where the individual, the lawyer from the prosecution that started this, has been absent 3 times. Miraculously, all 3 times he's been sick. That's quite interesting. Without any sort of record, they just come in and say, oh, Your Honor, he's sick. He can't be here. Therefore, we must adjourn. Or, therefore, as they tried to pull today, the client, Mr. Grog, has missed all these meetings that we have tried to make with him. Yeah, meetings that they didn't actually try to make with me, not in good faith anyway. One, they decided to drop a letter that was so vague, I could have thought I was going to a tea party. They dropped it to my lawyer on Friday, and we're supposed to be there on Monday. Wait, how does this work now? Because remember, Customs arrested me as I was going to the U.S. Embassy to find out why they decided to make such abusive practice of arresting my children. Yeah, so we have a lawsuit against the state for that. Of course, they want to keep that all hush-hush and quiet. They don't want to know that it's going to be rather expensive for them. I guess it's not a good thing when you allow other Dominicans to use the Attorney General's office and other high-level, not so honorable officials to use them as a bludgeoning tool. Yeah, that's straight up sin. That's definitely something that the leadership of Dominica, yeah, you need to take responsibility for what you've been doing to this country and what you continue to do to this country. Your corruption, your embezzlement. Yeah, I mean, everybody knows kind of what's going on, right? So what do you need? Do you need God to do something most epic? Slap you around in the face? So be it. God, do whatever it takes to bring those in leadership that think they're honorable, but are truly dishonoring everyone. What a dishonorable group of leaders. Everybody in Dominica, here, and all the diaspora, if we were to really and truly know all that those in leadership have been doing to this country, how dishonorable they would truly be. Repent of your sins. Get right with God. And make this country what it actually could be. Sorry, a little side rant. So June 4th is my next court date because the prosecution has yet to actually make a case against me. What that means, they have yet to even get the discovery documentation to my lawyer. When was that requested? By the court, mind you. Court gave them a date. Let them know July 4th of last year. July 4th of last year. Hey, make sure by October of last year that my lawyer has all the information that she needs to defend me. And that comes and goes, right? So November 7th, they show up. Oh, we're trying to meet with him. We've been trying to meet with him. Yeah, a bunch of fools, incompetent fools, if that. Thank you, Attorney General. You are definitely less than honorable.
All right, so part of the message sent to me almost a month ago from Mr. Jason Grog. So as to why they picked him up this morning, I can't tell you. I'm sure we'll find a little more information and report that. But I was just told that he was picked up. So Mr. Jason Grog and family reportedly picked up by the police this morning. As to what charge, I can't tell you. Uh, 8:55 is the morning time. Let's continue taking some phone calls. This is an open line. Talk to me, yes.
I say praises, thanks, blessings, and glory to all those who have sacrificed their personal safety and security trying to elevate mankind to humanity. Mr. Pelter, blessings on your family, sir.
Blessings to you.
Brian Linton, be strong. Mr. Linton, be strong. Matt, years ago when I hear people were saying, oh, we in a there is a creeping dictatorship. So when Mr. Linton had surrendered to the police 2017, I had a placard, Matt. We are living in a full-fledged dictatorship. It may be somewhere, maybe fold it and you don't have it somewhere there. We are living in a full-fledged dictatorship. So when you hear about Russia and China, we forget Dominica. So this is Brian phone, and I was telling you this morning, jokingly, but that is serious business, you know. This is Trevor Johnson phone and his laptop. Never to return to Trevor Johnson. And I was joking and say, yeah, a politician of Trevor Johnson phone because he is a big, expensive, sophisticated phone. So, Matt, what is happening in Dominica? It's not surprising. So after all, how much minutes? 9 minutes, Matt. 9 hours interrogation or 5 hours, Matt?
9 hours in police custody, as I can tell you. So what separating, I don't know.
And about 2 hours from Marigot to Roseau, Matt?
That's what I was told.
So it was on a donkey they were transporting Brian, eh? Anyway, Brian, I know maybe you're a little tired after all that brigadic. You need to go in the sea and bathe. Matt Grog. So the U.S. citizen, they don't want him to stay in Dominica and challenge them, Matt. Because you remember that fella, why is his name no? The Jamaican guy, Matt, they had prevented from performing in Dominica, Matt.
And the reggae star, yes.
And he sued them, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
He maybe they have to pay him a couple millions of dollars. What's his name now? I forget his name. It come and it go. So the same impulsive attitude these guys have. They go and they arrest the man formally.
Oh, you're talking about Tommy Lee. Well, that's what you're talking about.
Tommy
Yeah.
Lee, man.
Yes,
That's it. Tommy Lee. When they prevent Tommy Lee from performing, come on. What? You can caution them and tell them, and please do not get out all there with his profanities and obscenities or whatever you want to say, but you can prevent the man from performing. So that's the same thing now. They know Grog might make a big money on them, and the U.S. media might be covering the case when it starts, Matt. So now they want to deport him. So they're going to pick him up again. You see what I'm telling all you about Dominica? Just now they're just going to say, well, I hear it happening already, you know, Matt. They said they're just going to take people for no law, no constitution. They don't have to go and draft no law, nothing. You see fellas like Blessings, take his phone. Brian, take his phone. Mr. Linton, Thompson, too far, they can't take his phone. He right in Sudan, Brazil, and Dominica, they're going to take his phone too. Ronald, I didn't say Charles, Matt. They might take Ronald Charles' phone. I just say Ronald Charles, Matt. Matt, let me tell you something. What is happening in Dominica? All you think is child's play. Matt, they said when you're chasing a rat, a dog or a cat, but particularly a rat, when it is cornered, Matt, a cul-de-sac, a dead end, Matt, it come right back rushing. Miles you're chasing it, you know. But when it has nowhere to run again, then it rush to your throat, to your testicles, wherever, and it's looking for your weak point. So they figure Brian is a weak point, Blessings is a weak point. Lennox and them, let us take them down. So Dominica is in a full-fledged dictatorship. Feathers soaring high like an eagle and looking down on poor people. At the House of Exile, Jimmy Cliff, when you get a chance, play a little for me, no, please, this morning. So, Matt, on Haiti, I am warning. Matt, I listened yesterday, you know, I called you. I said, Matt, you remember? I said, Matt, what the destabilization of Haiti is the United Nations America, Canada, and France. And I said it yesterday. And I get a video, Matt, listen to all of it yesterday in its entirety, talking about the same thing, Matt, because if Haiti is stable, why, Haiti is one of the richest countries in the Caribbean where minerals in the earth is concerned, iridium and gold. So the United Nations, these destructive nations that are in Haiti, and this U.S. military, the Canadian military, they are policing the mining of gold and iridium. 2 countries that have iridium in the world so far, Matt, is South Africa and Haiti. How much thousands of dollars an ounce more expensive than diamond and gold? So they are mining it and shipping it out. So the United Nations that is in Haiti, all what that is happening, that is as far as the journalists can go, Matt, to show you the gangs and the dead bodies, the burning and the shooting, the looting, whatever, raping. But they cannot go and show you how many truckloads, Matt, of these materials that are leaving Haiti and go to France, Canada, America, where United Nations, all of them, these destructive people. So do not believe what you see most of the times on mainstream media, because it's all about propaganda, the mind-bending, brainwashing psychology they're using on the world. So then you're saying, oh, but why Haitians cannot live in peace now? Oh, all the obia they're doing in Haiti, the voodoo. So God vex with them. No wonder they have to kill one another like that. Or you don't know half of the story. Check the Vatican, check America, check Europe to see if who that have more voodoo and Koshonian, eating children, eating their organs, drinking their blood, sexing them, all kind of madness in the world. Haiti is a saint in comparison to Europe and Asia and many other countries in the world. Blessings.
Blessings to you again. Haiti, I'm really sorry. Maybe CARICOM should think about sending some police, RSS, top police officers to help quail out what's going on there in Haiti.
But this rebel he walked through Napoleon, he thought it wasn't very nice. And so today, my brother is yeah. Haiti, I'm sorry. We misunderstood.
Somebody says here in the WhatsApp, man, I'm tired of hearing this guy. We as Dominicans and by extension the rest of the world face much worse in the U.S. So our kids can be picked up and arrested, but because he's a white and American guy, he can't. Let him stay, have his say in court and not on the radio. Are you saying that we don't stand for justice for everyone? Should we just so worry about what's happening in Dominica? Is that your point? That's what is referred to as selective justice. We must be worried about what's going on with our neighbors, those foreigners among us who live with us. I don't think your comment is a fair one, huh? Justice for all, that's what it is. At least he's brave enough to speak out. 904, hello, talk to me, yeah?
Morning, Matt.
Morning to you, sir.
Matt, have you ever been to Haiti, Matt?
Haiti, yes. I went to some training.
I lived there for a short time.
Okay.
From Kafu, and I go up to Leogan. And there is some time in the early morning, there's some big dumpers taking soil and going to transport and bring it to wherever. And the guy, what's that? He told me that's good. I said, that's gold. They're carrying gold from the area to wherever they're going to boat. And it is Haiti for 1 month. You will see the disaster that's Haiti. Haiti is not limelight for you. It's a cursed land. And from 100 years ago, then that, I was told they sell their soul to Satan. And not because of that, but at least CARICOM can send a few policemen up there. They send police to us when we have no trouble. Send at least 40 policemen or over 1,000. And when they're going, they'll fucking get in the body bag. That's all about it.
All right, thank you very much, Fofana. You wanted to send police officers. Now you're talking about body bags. 905. I don't think it's fair though. But the comment is that I think we as CARICOM, not only Dominica, should send police officers there. Should deploy some police officers. Hello, talk to me, yeah?
Yes, Matt, good morning.
Morning to you.
Matt, thank you for what you said, because all of us are human beings. All of us should want to look out for one another. We shouldn't, we are human. But the only thing, there was a time CARICOM was about to send soldiers or police officers to Haiti. I don't know what become of that thing. And that was the same time I was asking Roosevelt Kerry to send policemen with them from Dominica. So I don't know what happened. But it has been a long time they wanted that prime minister to step down. I wonder why they don't want to step down. They don't want you before they kill you. Step down, Motier. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. 449-3095-9697. Hello, yes? Hello, yes?
Yeah, hello, Matt. Good morning. And good morning to all the good Dominicans.
Uh-huh.
But the guy name is Tommy Sparta. Matt, isn't the Nazi business music worse than what the guy was singing? Tommy Sparta and the lyrics now in Nazi business. Isn't it worse than the guy I'm singing from Jamaica?
Are you asking me the question?
Yeah, I'm asking you. Like
some of the songs are.
Yeah, very profane, and and even the prime minister joined them too. So it must go for Dominica to grow. Time to wake up, my people of Dominica. This guy must go. Yeah, this wicked and criminal cabal. Wake up, my people. Shut down Dominica. Do nothing. This month and spirit must go, my people. And the country is in serious crisis. And people are born everywhere. Everybody broke and nothing happened in the country. Businesses closed down. Businesses are scared. Scared is a wicked guy. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. The 9:07 is the morning time as we continue. On the telephone, talk to me, huh?
Matt, just quickly. Matt, try to get a clipping I heard on Q95 this morning. The chairman of CARICOM talking about in a matter of days, Matt. I don't want to lessen or exaggerate on what he said. The situation in Haiti will be settled internally. Matt, under which piece of rock that new chairman come out? Does he understand what is happening in Haiti? And as you said, Matt, isn't Haiti given some kind of unofficial status of a member of CARICOM, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
You remember a couple of years they give, it's not officially a member of CARICOM, but some unofficial membership. Can you remember, Matt?
I remember that, yes. Uh-huh.
Okay, so it's a member of CARICOM. Why not they get the RSS, get soldiers? We have soldiers in Dominica. You've seen them in the military fatigue and the M16 and all kind of nasty assault military weapon, and send them to Haiti. Why they have to go right to Kenya to get 1,000 police officers? And what Kenya is saying, there is no bilateral agreement with Haiti for them to do that. So it's illegal. But it's the U.S. that's behind that. You see a distraction and go and kill one another, black on black crime. They're going to show, let black man go and kill. Why not send the U.S. soldiers there? No, they're in Haiti, but they're in an isolated part of Haiti protecting the U.S. interests. We have heard that all the time. So what is going on in Haiti? That is genocide. It is murderous. And as the woman said, the woman worked with the United Nations and with that other big, I forget the two of them, for over 20, 30 years. So she knows exactly what she's saying when she can implicate the U.S., the United Nations, Canada, and France. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
So that is what that is happening, Matt. So when you see these people committing the crimes like they're doing in that place they call Israel and in Ukraine and in Sudan and everywhere, they're just killing millions of people, causing starvation and doing all the madness in the world. Population extermination. The world have over 8 billion and they vow to reduce the world population by more than half.
Have a blessed day.
All right. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. 9:09 is the morning time, yes?
Morning, Matt again, Matt.
Yeah, you're back, yes.
Matt, I am not a general American, not even in dream. Have it not been for America, the whole world would be chaos. We have to love America the best we can, right? But Matt, what I'm saying is, if Kerry comes in at least 1,000 policemen to up there, I'll be glad. Because down there is like eating dead flesh. But them, I was here and I saw a lot of things happening in Haiti. I can say this on the radio. It is rough. It is rough now. Cutting people, can't bury them. And the guy they call barbecue, the man is terrible. So he wants to put peace in Haiti before they come here and disturb our country. That's all about it.
On the telephone, yes, it's 9:10. 9:10, yep.
Matt, how you doing?
Morning to you.
Let me say thank you to all those that were standing with Brian last night. Matt, I think what I'm going on in Brian right now, I think Brian should turn around right about now and sue the whole damn police force. Yes. Yes, Matt. Because the way them people dealt with him and the way things are going on, Matt. Yeah. You can't be tormenting a person's life for almost 2 weeks. Real torment. And that thing should come to a halt. It should stop. We're talking about Haiti, Matt. We know difference. We have a government in our country that doesn't want to give us the necessary document we need for us to vote. So we're not different from Haiti, Matt. Are we, Matt?
No.
Yeah, we're not. We are not. We are carry come and carry go. And what's the other one name again? OECS leaders rubbing shoulders with Starboy stupidity. And all of them knocking glasses together. So we are not different, Matt. We are in the same damn boat. Yes, Matt. With our own people. Haitians committing crimes against Haitians. Haitians seeing what happening in Haiti where they're going to take all their minerals and all everything they have to take. And they stand up there and they're not doing nothing, but they're shooting at one another. The same thing is happening to us. The people are supposed to be holding the government to account. They are not holding them to account. They're coming after us. They know what's going on, but they wouldn't stop it. The people in the not SSU, the other name, the financial unit or whatever, they know what's going on. They wouldn't go and arrest Starboy's stupidity. They wouldn't go and investigate him. They will go and investigate Brian. They will come and investigate me. They will come and investigate Mr. Gog. They will go and investigate this one. And the people they have to hold on to account, they're not doing it, Matt. So are we different, Matt? We're in the same damn ship. Yes, Matt, we are. Yes. So while Haitians eating one another, Dominicans might be in the same situation sooner or later. The same police that leave the police force and join the gang because he wanted something different maybe for his country. Asking the man to step down. Why, when so many in position, they don't want to step down? Look at Trump. Trump will do whatever it takes to go back into office because what? Power. They want to hold on to power. I don't know why. Papa God, Jesus, help us in that world we're living in today with man. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you very much. It's 9:13. 9:13. That's the morning time. This is a Wednesday. Hello, talk to me on the telephone.
Matt, good morning.
Morning to you again.
Matt, I sent you an article to confirm the iridium deposits, which are 3 times the value of gold. Matt, we've seen many articles now that confirm what Blessings is saying. The United Nations is a front. It's a front for America, for American interests. And it's sad to say, Matt, that it's not, I don't want to sound anti-American and anti-empire. The Chinese will do the same thing. The France has done the same thing. England has done the same thing. They fool us. They're fooling us all along, Matt. They're exploiting Africa. And it's going on today right in front of our faces, and somehow it's difficult to expose them. They so have us fooled. We've got to stop these empires from exploiting us. They just think that, oh, this little guy, I need that. He doesn't need it. He can live in poverty while my citizens live in luxury. And that's what's going on around the world. This kind of exploitation has been going on from time immemorial, man. How do the small guys stop it? Very difficult. But at least we need to know what's going on. We must not be fooled by them. We must know that they are fooling us and taking our resources and keeping us in poverty. Enough said.
All right, thank you too. On the telephone, it's 9:15. Talk to me, yeah? Hello?
Yeah, greetings, brethren, and grand rising,
Yes,
Dominica.
greetings, yes.
My brother, I'm listening to what you've been playing this morning about Haiti, and I feel for the people. And you said before that the police always record and listens to your program. And this is coming from my heart. They should be saying, going on their knees right now and praying, thanking God that Dominica is not like that. You hear the lady said that the children are hungry, people cannot go to work, and how they are, in hostage in their own community because of gunfire back and forth. So Dominica, I'm sending a message to the police in Dominica. You all should be saying amen or thank you, God, whatever God you worship, that Dominica is not like that. For you all to be brutalizing armless people, people with no guns, people not even intention to destroy their country, just want the better for their country. You also should be supporting the people and put Roosevelt somewhere what to ask himself a question what he's doing to Dominica. You all are the ones, police officers, that have Dominica like that. Because if you all take a stand with the people, Dominica will change. So you all have to take responsibility for what's happening in Dominica. And if you all want to really fight people and fire guns after people, Haiti need help. Why don't you all volunteer and go to Haiti? Then you all will see what it is. I guarantee you, some of you all, after a few hours in Haiti, you all will cry and run back in Dominica because you all are not caught up to be in that kind of thing. You all never grow up in that. You would have to give you all substance to take, like they give them something to build their confidence, like maybe sticking whatever, if it's drugs or whatever. That's how you cannot be down there in a normal mind in Haiti. So the police officers, they have to take responsibility for what's happening in Dominica. People want a change, and they go into the streets and you all have guns after them. They have no weapons, nothing. So you all, I'm happy you all listening and take heed on what's happening in Haiti. And it's not Dominica. So be thankful to you all, God, that this is not happening in our country. Your children are going to school, your people are going to work, and you're coming back home good. Haiti is not like that. So I pray for Haiti that it'll get better, but there's a lot of corruption. And the world on its own is just evil, my brother. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still listening. Peace and blessing. And Blessing did talk yesterday and call about what's going on in Haiti. I did hear him yesterday when he called and said what's going on in Haiti. So this man knows what's going on because he's researching and he's listening. So again, before I leave, I'm going to tell the police officers, you all is the one that have Dominica really in this situation. Because you'll have to put Roosevelt's carrot on his and to ask himself a question. What he's doing is wrong. If you all support the people, a change will eventually come in Dominica. Look at the other islands are flourishing. Why Dominica is in that situation? And the Grog family that's in Dominica, my brother, is more to it than that. Because CIA, FBI come in Dominica as missionary and other things. I'm not saying they are into that, but we don't know what the information they have on those people. Their telephone are bugged by whoever, and we maybe know what's going on. This is how the government comes in and people are monitoring them. So there's more to it than we think, my brother's going on in Dominica. So the Skerrit know exactly what this family is doing in Dominica. But people stand together and police officers stand with the people of Dominica for a change. Peace and blessing.
Haiti, I'm sorry. Haiti, I'm sorry.
Somebody says, Matt, you're correct. Jason Grog, I believe, is outspoken. And what he's observing in Dominica, and the government doesn't like it. Somebody says, Matt, I have a different perspective on the Haitian situation. I think, and I might be wrong, but why can't a leader from the Caribbean reach out to the gang leader Mr. Barbecue, instead of sending police to aggravate the situation more. I think they should understand the leader and maybe make a truce with him. Just my thinking. Different opinion.
Haiti, I'm sorry. Haiti, I'm sorry. Oh, oh, oh. One day we turn our heads. We saw your glory. Haiti, I'm sorry. Sorry. For so long, we look away, turn our eyes around. Haiti, I'm sorry. Haiti, I'm sorry.
I think blessings earlier made reference to a comment there. The president of Guyana relates to Haiti. This one.
As chairman of CARICOM, I wish to make the following statement on behalf of the community in relation to the development in Haiti. CARICOM has been singularly focused on the events unfolding in Haiti over the last few days. The expanded bureau has been meeting separately with Prime Minister Henry, the stakeholders in Haiti, and our international partners to bring resolution to this highly complex matter, where persons' lives and livelihoods are at stake. The complexity requires us in these consultations to ensure that a Haitian-led and Haitian-owned solution may be achieved as soon as possible. We remain deeply engaged and will update on the outcome.
It's 9:22. Somebody is asking me this morning, do you know whether Dominica have a Surveillance Act? Can you please find out? And if not, under what law or act is the police seizing phones, people's electronic devices? A very good question. I'll try to find out whether we have a Surveillance Act. 9:23. Hello, yes?
Good morning, Matt.
Morning to you, sir.
You have an open line, Matt?
Yes, I do.
Matt, the mansion that Melissa Pop and Terry has in Mondaniel is paying the $64,000 a month for it. Isn't that supposed to be over?
You should say the building. How do you know it's hers, though?
Yes, Matt, it belongs to Melissa Pop.
Well, I'm telling you, how do you know? Do you have some land paper or some ownership certificate to show that's hers? You're making a statement that you're bold about that.
Matt, let her come and deny it's not hers.
Well, I cannot allow you if you're not sure about what you're saying. You want me to be accused of libel or slander?
No, Matt, I want you to be that way. What I'm telling you is facts, Matt.
Well, I cannot. I tell you, where do you have that information to say it's fact? That's my point to you. Where do you have that information to say it's factual? Because from what I gather, you may be making a comment that may be fair, but from what I gather, the prime minister is renting that property. Will you agree? I don't know. Sure. 924. Hello. Yes.
Hello, good morning, Matt.
How are you?
Matt, I'm okay, Matt.
Yes.
Matt, I want to thank the Dominican people for remaining calm, Matt.
Okay.
Matt, last week, when they started the harassment of Brian Linton, I called on the Dominican people. I call on our supporters to remain calm and focused. You see, my father used to do hunting wild pigs and agouti. When you corner a wild animal, no matter how many dogs you have, and a pistol in your hand or a 16 gauge in your hand, the animal rushes you, Matt. Mr. Skerritt is cornered. The people have realized that Mr. Skerritt cannot get account of the monies. The economy is on life support. Agriculture is literally dead if it's not for the World Bank that continues to pump millions of dollars into this country through the government. Agriculture would be literally dead, Matt. But notwithstanding the pressure on the United Workers' Party, we continue to remain focused. As you will remember, annually we have a car raffle. Matt, this year we have a Toyota Swift we're going to raffle, Matt. When you hear a nice car, looking good, fuel efficient. Matt, this Friday at the Prevost City Mall, we're going to start off our car raffle because we recognize to get rid of this administration, we have to have the necessary resources to move around in this country and to sell our message. I want to call on the Dominican people. This is our opportunity to support the United Workers' Party in its fundraising drive, Matt. Matt, we're going to be having a meeting on the 10th in La Plaine, Matt, where we're going to go to the people to energize them, to tell them there is hope in the United Workers' Party. So, Matt, Mr. Skerritt can do what he wants. We continue to remain focused. We continue to call on the region and the world to tell Mr. Skerritt, let us go back to a democratic process. But meanwhile, we are building our party so that we can get an opportunity to build back this country, Matt. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. It's 9:27 in the morning. 9:27. On the telephone, 927. Hello, talk to me. Yes?
Matt, what's the prime name of Barbados?
What's that?
The prime minister of Barbados, what's the name?
Mia Motley, why?
I wanted to send some policemen to Haiti immediately because they send police here to disturb us, to kill us, so they can send a policeman here to right now. It is 1,000 right now. That's all about it.
In 2004, Barris wrote this one there. Distress boy in the place.
Distress is going on.
A lot of distress.
Oh, in the heart of the ghetto now.
Distress in the ghetto.
Young people turn to crime. No leader.
Our next stop was the Muslim store.
When I look around and see what's going on, it makes me wanna cry. See mothers with sorrowful tears in their eyes, not knowing whose son next gonna wave bye-bye. Make me wonder, oh, it make me wonder why Crime always sits at the sufferer's door. Nah. Distress is going on. Oh, na na, in the heart of the ghetto, na na. People turn to crime.
Young people turning to crime.
Young people on the searching for better. Distress is going on. Like my mama, she has 10 beautiful kids, and she expects for them the best of life. Oh yeah, but tell you where life has no real value, no. It's almost impossible to strive. Make me wonder, ooh, it make me wonder why. Crime always sits at the poor man's door. Distress is going on. And I stop feeling now. Young people dancing.
It's 9:31 in the morning for the first time. You know, everybody's been asking and very concerned about Mr. Brian Linton, who's been harassed reportedly there by the police. You know, he was arrested yesterday, but not charged. Basically, from what I gather, he was picked up when he went to sign at the Marigot police station by a squad of police officers from Roseau. It took about 2 hours to get to town. Everybody was so concerned about what's going on. Finally, I am able to talk to Mr. Brian Linton this morning. Mr. Brian Linton, somebody calling you what? Bri?
Right. Blue, that's blue.
Bri, and Marlin, Bri.
Blue and Marlin.
You sound like in a good mood this morning, my brother.
Well, but I always have to try my best to be in a good mood, praising the Lord, and giving him all the thanks and praise for the deliverance so far, or I should say the ease of the harassment, because the harassment that I am going through, Matt, as an individual, a Dominican, a human being with rights, Matt, and exercising those rights in a very responsible way, I should like to think in terms of speaking truth to power, addressing the issues which affect our daily lives and so on. And that seems to be a problem for the government in power. And I'm saying this to say, Matt, I am not the only one speaking truth to power and confronting the issues head on. You have Blessings, you have Blue, you have Lucille, you have Lennon, Matthew, you have even the people like Dr. Andre, Dr. Gabriel, Christian Lennox, Edison James, Wayne James, Hillary, Shillingford. The list can go on. You know, it's a very long list of genuine patriots calling every day to articulate the issues concerning what's happening in our country. So what I am going through, Matt, the type of harassment that I am going through, the very difficult harassment whereby it is becoming increasingly difficult for me to live in Dominica, to enjoy my freedom.
You're that serious?
Yes, Matt.
Difficult for you to live in Dominica?
Yes, Matt. Very difficult with that type of harassment. Not being able to sleep in your little apartment, Matt, because of the fact that you hearing threats of police looking for you, and you now trying to make efforts to contact the police to engage them, and those efforts seem to be denied, and then you have concerns about the time that they decide to come and pick you up in the dark hours of the morning, Matt, and the way that they come onto you, you know, in full military regalia, all type of battlefield weaponry and so on. Very intimidating, Matt, in a very intimidating way. And many times, Matt, they do not identify themselves properly. You do not know how many of them are wrong. You do not know their intentions, Matt. And those things, Matt, they are can be very intimidating for some people. They can be very stressful for some people, Matt. Because, Matt, I'm there sitting in custody of the police for a crime I know nothing about, Matt. And I'm thinking of the elderly in my village, those who know me, those who are accustomed to me, those who deal with me, like my mothers of the village. I can even call names, like my Auntie Tracy, like my mother Phyllis Pascal. I can think of those names, Idris Thomas. That's people I'm telling you about, Matt, that go through a lot of stress when they see their people, their citizens, their own, going through that type of police harassment for absolutely no reason. Or should I say, because they're speaking truth to power. You know, they have to be victimized. Matt, I was taken on a 2-hour journey yesterday from Marigot.
I was about to say, can you just rewind the tape? What happened yesterday? Yes.
Yeah, a 2-hour journey from Marigot to Roseau yesterday via Wesley Portsmouth. That's after I was searched and handcuffed and my phone was confiscated. And I love the question somebody sent you there with respect to the Surveillance Act in Dominica, whether the police have right to do that. They confiscated my phone promptly, and then they handcuffed me and placed me in their vehicle and drove me to Roseau through Portsmouth. It took a 2-hour journey. They had to stop in Wesley for a reasonable length of time to pick up their lunch. And then after picking up their lunch, they proceeded to Roseau. Upon arrival of
were you offered lunch at all?
No, I was not interested in lunch because I fear poisoning. I didn't trust that they might try to do me like Alexei Navalny. No chances. You cannot take chances around these criminals, and I want the patriots to take note about that, because as I told them, what is happening to me, if they get a chance on any of the other ones I mentioned, they will do them the same thing, Matt. So we went down to Roseau. Upon arrival in Roseau, Matt, they brought me up to the CID office, and they promptly shackled me in my foot, like the slaves. I am common criminal.
You're joking. In your feet?
Yes, Matt, I have to a big piece of iron then CID thing there, because you cannot have that fugitive to run. Matt,
oh my God.
I want to interject to make this point, about Q95. It was on Q95, Matt, we raised the concern or the question. Why is it difficult for you to engage Brian on Tuesday when he comes to sign? Remember that, Matt? It's there they got the information. Understand? So I was prepared to go on Tuesday to sign. I wasn't going to violate my bail condition. Because remember too, Matt, I am on $75,000 bail for attempted for treason, incitement of treason, death by hanging, Matt. That's serious harassment, and stress on people. I cannot travel, I cannot leave the country, Matt. So I want all of our citizens, our patriots, to understand, when they get the chance on you, they're going to do you just like what I'm going through right now. Because they wish that they could be doing that to Matt, to Blessings, to Lennon, to Irvin Andre. Don't talk about Lennox and Edison, to Thompson Fontaine, anybody who speaks contrary to their bogus and wicked policies. They will try to do them that. Matt and Steve Benjamin is right. This is a time that we have to be calm and we have to be measured, but we have to be prepared to take action like we have been doing over the past couple weeks and days, Matt. Because if we do not stand up, they will continue to oppress us, Matt. They will continue to harass us, weaponize the police force against us, Matt, to try to shut us down, Matt. And it is because they understand that the movement is taking grip in terms of Dominicans awakening and Dominicans deciding, okay, well, right now we are going to take back our country because we won back our missing billions, and we are going to take back our country so that we can get back our missing billions. We can have free and fair elections. We can put a government there that will work in the interest of the people. and we will deal with that. And the people of Dominica are awakening, and they know that, Matt. And as a result of that, they continue to harass me and others like Edison James, Hector John, Lennox Linton, Thompson Fountain, all of the people who speak against them, Matt. They continue to harass us, Matt. Representative, Matt, of harassment of all the people who speak against the evil in this land. Matt.
So, Brian, what happened? Continue the story. What happened when you went to CID? They continue asking questions there?
Yeah, they asked the question, Matt. I was very well represented by my lawyer, David Cooney.
Okay.
Because they tried to place all responsibilities for other people's actions on me.
Okay.
Matt, and they tried to disguise the questions in all sorts of ways to trap me. But my lawyer was very skillful, as you know, Matt. He's very experienced, very skillful, and was able to recognize, the craftiness, the deceit, so that he could guide me to give the appropriate responses with respect to all the questions, because I was prepared to assist them in the investigation, which I did, Matt. And I think, Matt, right now they are convinced that no crime was ever planned by me or any other person, and they are convinced that it is just about political victimization, and they're being used as the tools to harass the citizenry of Dominica, harass us into silence. Matt, incidentally, I was about to tell you, right now, right now, Matt, standing up outside of the courthouse in Marigot, Matt. I am waiting to go and get a judgment on a case that has been in the court for over 4 years now. I've been elected on the council twice, high up to Matt. You understand? And they have me in court. They placed a charge on me 6 months after the fact that I obstructed of my inauguration meeting, Matt, because I was protesting the appointment of a convicted pedophile to our council. And they have me in court for 4 years, Matt. Although the pedophile appeared in court and confessed to the court that he was indeed a convicted pedophile, we are still waiting judgment, Matt, and they have me. And right now, I have a date in court today, March 16, Argot Court. Matt, I was in the court door right now. It closed. Okay? It closed. It's after, it's minutes to 10 right now, and the courthouse that they tell me to come is closed. So I have to sit down there and wait. You see how the kind of harassment? They're harassing me and messing up my life, making my life difficult in all kinds of ways. That is the plan they have for you, patriots. You try to make your life difficult like how they're making Brian's life difficult. So it's not just about me. It's like I am representing what the plan they have for you. In many instances, some people go experiencing the same thing like me in different forms, but they do not have the opportunity to come out and express their hate, their concerns like I have the opportunity. So I'm speaking on behalf of the poor, the downtrodden masses who cannot speak for themselves.
So when were you finally released there from CID?
Last night, Matt. They came, Matt, after they questioned me. They brought me back up to Marigot again, Matt. They brought me back up to Marigot again.
They brought you back?
Yes, because I had to explain to them that based on they have made me like a fugitive in my country, Matt. They involve themselves in any appointment I get around the country. They find a way to make the people get rid of me or whatnot and so on. They, as I have expressed to you many times, they victimize us with respect.
So what happened, Brian, when you went back to Marigot? What happened then?
What happened now, I was explaining, to give you the background to make you understand, that I was explaining to them that I live in a shed.
Okay.
I live in a shed, so they had to come and search the shed where I reside because I was unable to pay house rent because of my personal economic difficulties.
Wow.
And I had to give up my apartment. So I'm camping out on my farm, in local shed and so on. So I had to bring them there for them to search the shed. And then I have a very good friend, Mr. Elzuf Privo. God bless that man. And plenty times, Matt, he has compassion on me. So he has a little apartment down there. So when I'm in the village, I can go and cool out there and sleep and so on. Praise God, Mr. Elzuf Privo was waiting at the police station when we arrived in Marigot. You check? And was able to accompany us to his property to show them the apartment. You check that he offers me and gratis so that they could search it too. So they searched them out, and then after they searched it, they brought me back up to the Marigot police station to tell me that I am free, I can go, and so on. But pending further investigation, that type of language. You check? So again, even in the language, it suggests that the harassment is just on pause. You understand? They can pick it up any time that they want. You check? Pending further investigation. And that says a lot itself. And then they let me go somewhere after 11, somewhere, so around 11ish and so on. So I went down to Dam. Matt, I was very happy last night after my release to go back to join my family and my friends and loved ones and so on. And particularly of my elder statesman, Edison James. It touched me, Matt, to see that late hour of the night, you had to come out to make sure that I safe, Matt. That is what I'm telling you, Matt. And so I thank Jah that, yeah, it's on pause, but the harassment continues, Matt. And as I indicated, it's not going to only be for me. It's going to be for all of us who stand up for truth and righteousness in the country, man.
All right. Thank you, Brian. Thank you for your story this morning. I'm sure a lot of people were waiting that story, but thank you, and keep strong, keep strong, keep strong. All right, we heard it from Edison James. You niggas make a special place for Brian.
Yeah, Brian Lyndon. Oh, Brian Lyndon is the star. I told them they should just bring a nice building around by the prison and just hold Brian there because they like him so much. Every minute they're picking him up. Instead of wasting fuel to go up to the front, that build a nice thing around there for the man. And every so often you just bring him in. Brian Lyndon.
March Madness.
Remember you said it wouldn't happen to you. Now you're thinking how to start anew.
I just wanted to play this one, huh? Sometimes, boy. House of Exile, listen to the sound, this very deep one.
But you wouldn't take heed.
You were warned, but you never took heed, huh?
Everything in creation must obey a law.
Everything in creation must obey a law.
True in words and in deed.
One day, Pampale, huh?
Yeah. You would have come down to.
You could tell the tears were coming there, huh? Somebody says, Matt, I'm just feeling the pain. The tears are coming.
Simple truth, everybody knows.
It's so painful. Our next stop is with our friends there from the Muslim store, Universal Elegance.
Watching your last time. You want a house of exile. Watching on your last time.
If you don't have a copy of the song, look for it, huh? Exile, House of Exile. Jimmy Cliff. Very deep song. You never thought you would come down to? Everything in creation must obey the law.
Oh, what do you want the house of exile? Watching you now on your last mile. What do you want the house of exile? Universal elegance, the place to shop for home. Universal elegance, universal elegance, universal elegance, the place to shop for vehicle accessories. Universal elegance, universal elegance, universal elegance, the place to shop for appliances. Universal elegance, universal elegance. Universal elegance, the place to shop for home. Universal elegance, universal elegance, universal elegance, the place to shop for vehicle accessories. Universal elegance, universal elegance, universal elegance, the place to shop for appliances. Universal elegance, universal elegance.
www.buymothers.com. No standing in line, no wasting your time. Buymothers.com. Just order online, everything will be fine. Buymothers.com. As soon as you click, you'll be getting it quick. Buymothers.com. It's like having the entire store at your fingertips. www.buymothers.com.
Universal elegance, the place to shop for home. Universal elegance, universal elegance, universal elegance, the place to shop for vehicle accessories. Universal elegance, universal elegance, universal elegance, the place to shop for appliances. Universal elegance, universal elegance.
All right, let's say good morning to our guest this morning. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good this morning, Matt, and how are you doing this morning?
I'm trying my best.
Trying your best. I just want to say thank you. Good morning to the listening public. I just want to send a quick shout out to my mother and my father. My mother, Magdalene Andre, and Isaac Andre. I want to say thank you for giving me life, giving me strength. Without you two, the world, well, me wouldn't be who I am today. So I just want to say I want to show appreciation to my parents for this morning and show appreciation for life, Matt, because the world is just so, things is just going so quick. Everywhere you turn, you're seeing a RIP, and sometimes I just wonder when probably would my time come.
It will come.
I mean, it will. It's inevitable, but you know. So that's why I just want to enjoy life and try to appreciate everybody that's in my life. You know, send out love to each and everybody that's currently in my life, my friends, my family, the people that's behind me, pushing me to be a better person in life. So I just want to show appreciation. Take this time this morning to show appreciation to everybody that's in my life, Matt. And I mean, it's so emotional for me when I do that. And when I came here this morning, I thought of my mother and my father because I know I no longer live with my parents, so I always have to try and call them up every day to ask them how they're doing because life moves so quick. So I just want to take this morning to send appreciation to my parents and hope they have a blessed day today, Matt. And I just want to say good morning to the listening public as well. Hope you are having a wonderful day and a wonderful Wednesday. And Matt, we have a lot of good things happening at the Muslim store today. We have new cell phones at the moment. So we have some smartphones. We have some Samsung smartphones that we have at the moment. Some budgeted on the budgeted side, not the high flagship. You know, most people when they hear about Samsung phones, they more go based on the S versions, and the S versions are the I would say, as I said, the flagship wasn't with all the good specs, but the phones that we have are very good and it's very costly. So we have a A5 for only $711, and we have it in a black color. We have a A4E for $549. We have that in two colors. We have that in black and a blue. We have a A15 for $1,035. We have that in black, and we also have a A14 for only $981, and that is a black as well. And we have a lot more cell phones that we're going to be rolling out very very soon, and probably a lot of people don't might not know the brands, but I know, as I'm kind of into the tech world, it's very good brands, and we have phones coming like the Oppo phone and also the Vivo. I'm not sure if you heard of those phones, Matt, before, but those are the phones that we'll be getting very very soon into our store. And as you said, we're getting some new stuff as well. And as I'm talking about the cell phones, I just want to bring light on the website, because all those items you can always get on the website. You could always go on our website, which is buymuslims.com. It's a BUY, well, buymuslim.com, as I said, and you can actually get all those stuff on the website, and it's basically 5% cheaper, Matt, when you buy it on the website. We also have tablets as well that we just received. We have a Samsung tablet, a Tab A8, which is at a very good price. And we also have an Apple iPad, one of the most, well, as I said, we try to bring in some of the high end and some of the most known brands of cell phones and tablets to us, to the public. And I must say the iPad is very very affordable, and also the Tab A8 as well. So you can always come to the appliance department to check out those devices, or you could go on the website as well. As I said, the website has those devices, and it's 5% cheaper when you buy on the online store. We also have laptops as well. We get new laptops in store at the moment. We have 14-inch HP laptops. We have three different types. We have some with 4 gigs of RAM, 16 gig, well, 4 gigs of RAM, and 8 gigs of RAM as well. So, and well, we have laptops for all purposes. You want to do your little studying, you want to do your little graphics and stuff. We have all those set for you guys, for our listening public. So you can always come down to the store and take a look at the laptops and the cell phones and the tablets that we have in store at the moment. I just want to touch on the small appliances that we have as well. We have the irons, we have the microwaves, we have the air fryers, we have blenders, you name it. And we're getting a lot more at the Muslim store. 'Cause as I said, the Muslim store, we always get new stuff coming in. We also even getting, or coming soon for the Muslim store, we'll be having Fire Sticks. I know a lot of people like to watch, do their streaming online, where you can use your Netflix, your Hulu, or even go on YouTube, or go on probably a website as well. You can use the Fire Stick to do that on your television. We also will be getting webcams for your computers that you could use when you probably want to do your Zoom meetings, your probably just a friendly call on probably WhatsApp, the Facebook, well, not even Facebook, but your computer WhatsApp, your desktop WhatsApp. You probably want to do a video call. We'll be having webcams, so you can always do that on your computer as well. Also, I just want to touch on the homes department today, and where we have new stuff coming in. Well, not just coming in, but we have them in store at the moment. We have new kitchen curtains. Well, you have some beautiful kitchen curtains at the homes department. We have some wall clocks as well. We have some dish drainers, and also 100% cotton bath towels. As I said, it's a lot of amazing stuff we have happening at the Muslim store. We are also having a sale, Matt, on bed sheets, or sheet sets, I should say. We have a twin size sheet set for only $60. We have a full size sheet set for $70, a queen size for $80, and a king size for $90. So, as I said, at the Muslim store, we always have something good happening. So you can always come and check at the homes department, or you can always call. You can call the homes department at 448-5102. And we have a lot more stuff. We don't just have sofas and furniture and stuff like that at the homes department. We have a lot of items that you can come on down and, well, build your dream home. Basically, make your home look how you want it to be and how you see it in your dreams, basically. So just want to let you know, you come on down. We have friendly staff that you can probably ask you, you could tell them what you want and we will get it for you. Also at the engineering department, we have batteries for bikes, for vehicles. We have the car care products, like stuff like shampoo, tire shine, car polish, you name it. Also, we have the Pioneer and the audio pipe stereos. We have amplifiers, speakers, and a lot of other stuff that you can use on your vehicle to make it look good, smell good, and sound good as well. So, and also as I talk about all those things, I just want to touch light on the website once more, because as I said, the website is just a one-stop shop where you get all those items. And as I was stating, you can get the beds, you can get mattresses, you can get pillows, you can get your small appliances, as I was just saying, your washing machines, your jewelry, your perfumes, your appliances, your cell phones, your televisions, everything. The one-stop shop is our website where you get things 5% cheaper, and you can always call us. And on each of the departments, you can call the appliance department at 448-5100, the homes department 448-5102, and the engineering department for 448-5101.
All right, let's take a break and we'll come back right after this for the closing moments with the Muslim store. Stick around.
Universal elegance, the place to shop for home. Universal elegance, universal elegance, universal elegance, the place to shop for vehicle accessories. Universal elegance, universal elegance, universal elegance, the place to shop for appliances. Universal elegance, universal elegance.
Back to you.
All right, and as we closing off, I just want to remind the listening public that at the Muslim store, we always getting some new stuff. And as I said, we getting more cell phones like the Oppo phone and the Vivo as well, along with new tablets like the Amazon Fire tablet, more Samsung tablets, and also the Apple iPads as well. And along with Fire Sticks and also webcams and a lot more items. And also the website. I always just want to remind customers of the website and the advantages of that website that we have. It's 5% cheaper. You can basically get everything for your home on that website. As I said, you can get the beds, you can get down to even the mat for your house as well. You can get appliances, you can get televisions, you can get stuff for your vehicles, tires, rims, batteries, you name it. And I just want to also remind customers of the sale that we have at the homes department with our sheet sets. The twin size is only $60. The full size $70. The queen size is $80, and the king size is only $90. As I said, at the Muslim store, we always think of our customers. Also, I just want to thank all the customers that patronize on our sale that we had on Saturday, the mattress on wheels, where we sold pillows and mattresses. I just want to thank all the customers, well, all who take part into that at Mahu, also Jimit and Cochrane as well. I just want to thank everybody for patronizing into on the sale. And I want to thank Matt for having me here today to give the customers all the good stuff that is happening at the Muslim store. And I want to tell you as well, Matt, have a wonderful day, and all the listening public, have a blessed day and a wonderful rest of your week.
Have a wonderful weekend yourself. Thank you very much.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matt.
Bye-bye.
Universal elegance, the place to shop for home. Universal elegance, universal elegance, universal elegance, the place to shop vehicle accessories. Universal elegance, universal elegance, universal elegance, the place to shop for appliances. Universal elegance, universal elegance.
Dedicated to my children, Julia, Michelle, Suzette, and Bessie.
Somebody wanted to hear the song before we go. 2 songs requested.
Now, they may understand when they grow up.
Hey, Bree, a bright bird. Mr. Brian Linton, this one for you and all the patriots. When the roll is called upon thou.
Sinner, this Christian woman called me. Sinner, right now you're not staying chalky. I saw it's not how Christ said to pray. You'll be condemned to hell on judgment day. Sinner, I said, oh woman, be gone. Sinner, you can't run the Christonian. We sing for Lord in our own way. And we sure to be on right side on judgment day. I am not guilty of right and treachery. I do not live by the sword. If you condemn me, what will the fate be? A comrade will not fall. When the road is all of yonder, when the road is all of yonder, when the road is all of yonder, when the road is all yonder, I wonder is he gonna put this? Christian woman called me, sinner, hell waiting for you, choking. I saw it's too nasty and it's smutty.
It's 10:07 in the morning, just 2 songs requested there. This one there from Nasir Fontaine, Revolution. This one there, from all the patriots, so to all the patriots of this land. I've got to go until later.
See your glory rising early in the morning, early in the morning, early in the morning. Pleasant it is to hear the birds them singing. To know another day is dawning, another day is dawning. What you know? Give thanks and praises for His mercies, for your mercies towards humanity. Yeah, yeah. What you know? Give thanks and praises for His glory, for your glory.